Hey everyone, this is Video Game Fan 1999 here, and this is now time for me to do a new gameplay here on my channel. Today I'm going to be playing Sonic Unleashed for the Nintendo Wii. So let's get started. So I got this game for my birthday a few months ago, back in June, and I do say it's a very fun game from what I played out of it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing this game for you all here on my channel. So anyways, let's get into it and see how it goes. As you can see, this game does support different control styles. I'm basically using the Wii Remote and Nunchuck, and you can also play this game with the classic controller and the GameCube controller as well. But because I'm playing this game on my Wii U, I can't use the GameCube controller because those are not supported on that console. This game is, of course, presented by Sega and made by Sonic Team. And I'm going to skip the opening intro because it takes way too long right here. And I don't want to make you guys sit through that entire thing for several minutes. But anyways, let's go ahead and start the game. So there's my file. Alright, so what we're going to do in this gameplay is we're going to play some levels in Apatos, and as you can see, there's basically different places for you to go on the world map right here. As you progress through the game, more places will become available to you for what you can visit. But like I said, we're just going to do some levels in Apatos for this gameplay. So anyways, we're going to start off with this level, which is to head for the gold ring. And this side game actually lets you play in both day and night, and depending on the time of day that you are playing, it depends on what kind of Sonic that you play as right here. Basically, the daytime levels you play as regular Sonic right here, while in the nighttime levels you actually play as Werehog Sonic. So for the controls in this game, you basically use the analog stick on the nunchuck to move around. You jump with A, and if you basically hold down the B button and move quickly in a certain direction, you can basically perform a quick step. And if you hold the Z button while turning, you can actually drift right here, which is very, very cool. And you can also do homing attacks on enemies by shaking the Wii Remote while in midair. Oh, I got an item! Nice! And if you guys can tell right here, with the rings I'm collecting right now, it actually increases the boost gauge right here, and depending on how many rings you got, depends on how much times you can use the boost at a time. And when you keep collecting rings, it will basically fill back up right here, which is very, very handy. And if you drift a certain amount of time right here, you can also get a little drift boost as well, which is very cool. And there are some spots in some levels out here where you can basically slide under stuff by holding down Z right here. Alright, anyways, we made it to the goal and we cleared the level. So when it comes to the daytime levels here, depending on how fast you finish the level, depends on what kind of ranking you're going to get. So with the item that I got right here, I was able to get Secret Illustration 57. So collecting items in this game makes you unlock some stuff. So make sure to keep an eye out for those right here as you progress your way through the game. And also, completing levels in this game makes you get awarded with sun medals and moon medals, and depending on the time of day you do, basically depends on what kind of medals you're gonna get. Basically, finishing levels in daytime makes you get awarded with moon medals, while finishing levels in nighttime makes you get awarded with sun medals. Alright, but anyways, let's go ahead and do another level right now. And we're gonna go ahead and do another level, which is to head for the gold ring. So let's see how this one goes.
Here we go!
By the way, there are also different versions you can also get for this game. Besides the Wii version that I am playing right here, you can also get this game on PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. It looks like I got another item right there. That's very nice. And basically, why I ended up getting the Wii version of this game is that it's actually one of the more easier versions to play through right here. Because from what I've heard is that the Sun and Moon medals are not required to get through this version. And it's the same thing as well with the PlayStation 2 version. And if you basically get the game on PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360, then the Sun and Moon medals are required to go through the game on those versions right here. But for me, I'm not one of those kinds of guys out here that does like the concept out here where stuff is required to collect right here. I much rather prefer versions out here where stuff isn't necessarily required, because those make me have an easier time going through that set game. So basically what you guys saw a moment ago was that when I was in the air, I had to press a certain order of the buttons as fast as I can correctly to get up to a high place. I was able to do just that. But I'd say we're doing pretty good out there so far. So let's keep it going. Alright, let's use some boosts here. Yeah, get out of here, suckers. Oh, another item! Nice! Alright, let's get back to using the boost. Now some kind of enemy is right near us, so depending on where he's attacking, we gotta make sure we stay away from that part right here on the road that we're on. So basically what's happening here is that once this enemy does get in front of us, that means it will be our turn to attack him. We just gotta deliver a certain amount of damage here by using those boosts. Alright, not too bad right there. Let's keep it going. I couldn't quite take him down just yet, but we should be close. There we go. We got him. Alright, that level is completed. And looks like I ended up getting an A rank right there. That's pretty sweet. And that was the first time I ended up getting an A rank on that level. So that makes me get an additional moon medal, so I'll take it. And looks like I obtained Secret Illustration 4. And I also obtained a Secret Illustration 32 as well. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and move on to another level. So now we're going to do some levels in nighttime here, and we're going to go ahead and do Act 1, Moonlit Town. So since we're going into the nighttime now, we're going to start playing as Werehog Sonic, and the controls for Werehog Sonic are a little bit different compared to how it is with regular Sonic. As you can kind of see, Werehog Sonic kind of moves a little bit slower, but some different things you can do with Werehog Sonic are basically attacking enemies like what we're about to do right now. So how attacking works with Werehog Sonic is that you can basically move the Wiimote and Nunchuck alternately to punch right here. And if you actually shake the Wiimote and Nunchuck at the same time, you can basically perform a special attack. And also with Werehog Sonic, you can hold the B button to grab onto several things like these poles as an example. And there's also certain doors you can lift up by holding down the B button and lifting the Wiimote and Nunchuck up together at the same time. Alright, so now we gotta fight some more enemies here. There's basically several sections right here in nighttime levels where enemies will show up, and you cannot progress unless you take them down. Alright, so far so good. And there's also a way you can basically move a little faster than normal with Werehog Sonic. You can basically do just that if you press a certain direction on the analog stick on the nunchuck twice very quickly. It will make you dash a little bit. So now here's one of these sections right here where basically on some nighttime levels you have to find certain pieces right here in order to move on to the next section. Oh, I see more enemies right here. Alright, very good. And another thing that's different, by the way, with Werehog Sonic for what you can also do is that you can do double jumps. Regular Sonic cannot do that. A thing that I also like about Werehog Sonic is that you can pick up certain objects and throw them at enemies to deliver damage that way. So that definitely does help in trying to take down some enemies a little bit easier. Oh, there's more enemies. A thing that's very cool too, as well with Werehog Sonic is that there's a little unleashed gauge on the bottom left of the screen, and when that is full, you can basically press the C button on the nunchuck, and it'll basically make you a little bit more powerful than normal. So that's certainly very nice. So now we got these bars that we're grabbing onto, and when you're grabbing onto those bars, you can basically move the Wiimote left and right to swing. So basically, try to pay close attention to where you're going on finding the right moment to jump. Oh, there's an item over there. That's very nice. And let's also grab those 10 rings over there. And keep this in mind too, by the way, guys, that when you're doing nighttime levels with Werehog Sonic, basically, you have a health bar right here, and basically, if that runs out, then you do lose a life. And speaking of lives, you do have a life counter in this, and depending on how many lives you got, it's basically what you always start with in each level. And it looks like I'm missing a piece that I passed by somewhere, so I gotta come back and try to find it if I want to basically make my way forward. Alright. So let's see, where's that last piece I need to find? It's gotta be out here somewhere. I can't get up there. Oh, I see where I missed it. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I didn't look over there right away, but I got it now. Alright, let's go over here and break those boxes. And for this particular Sonic game, I originally was not interested in playing it back in the day when I was younger. I have heard some good things about it in recent years that did make me want to try this. And I'm really glad that I do have this particular game now in my collection. I do say it's very fun, like I said. Alright, now that we have all 3 pieces here, we can now move on over here. And we're back to battling against some enemies. I have heard that some people don't necessarily like the nighttime levels, but I think they're not too bad for how they are. Alright, looks like I can't break those. Alright, now let's go ahead and grab onto this pole and climb our way up. Oh, there's the goal! Got it! Now the ranking in the nighttime levels for what you get is a little bit different compared to how they are in the daytime levels, because you are graded with certain different kinds of categories, and basically as long as you beat those targets right here, depends on what kind of rank you get. Like, I ended up getting an A rank, basically because I didn't quite get one of the targets right there that I was aiming for. And when you finish nighttime levels, depending on how much Dark Gaia Force you collect, they'll basically get added to your total. And along the way, when you collect enough Force, you'll basically unlock different kinds of abilities. But right here, I do have my total Force maxed out, so I pretty much have everything unlocked right here on the kinds of abilities that Werehog Sonic can do. Anyways, I got Secret Illustration 23 unlocked. Alright, now let's move on into another level. So now we're going to do another nighttime level, and we're going to do Act 2 of Moon-Soaked Alleys. Alright, let's go. We got a switch right here that we can step on, which will open that door for us. Alright, here comes our first set of enemies that we're battling in this level. That was pretty fast. Alright, let's get that over there. We can get that in there as well. Alright, let's battle against these enemies now. Very good. Alright, now there are some parts in the nighttime levels out here where a gap is a little bit too big. So basically what you gotta do in order to make it across those big gaps is that you have to dash right here and then double jump to make your way over there. You just basically gotta keep that in mind right here. So it's like I said from earlier, Werehog Sonic cannot go as fast as regular Sonic can. So there's some pots out here that we can break. Alright, so now let's go up these stairs. We also got a door over here that we can open up. Ah, shoot. Couldn't quite make that. I think I might have to be a little bit faster. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we gotta grab onto these handles right here. We just basically hold on with B right here, and then we gotta basically spin the Wii remote right here to build up power, and then we just let go of B at the right moment right here to make our way up. Alright, now let's make our way over here carefully. Very good. And let's go ahead and open up this door now. Alright, so now let's grab onto these bars. And we have another door that we can open up here as well. Oh, 20 rings, nice. Alright, let's battle against some more enemies here. Oh, I see that my unleash gauge is full, so I'll try to show that off in a moment. Ah, crap! I did not mean to fall down like that. Well, there's actually a door over here that we can open up that I didn't notice right away, so let's go ahead and take care of that now. There we go. Alright, now let's try this again. Oh, what the heck? It didn't register my jump for a second, but somehow I still made it over there. That was kind of lucky. Oh. God, I went the wrong way by mistake. That was my bad. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we have a little lever that we can pull, so let's move that over to the other side. Okay, is there anything over here that we can get? No, I don't think so. Alright, so that lever that we pull will basically make our way down here. Alright, we're about to get some more enemies, so this would be a good time for me to power up right here with the C button. So basically, like I said, once your unleash gauge is full, you can basically attack more powerfully right here, which will definitely help you out right here and taking down some enemies a little bit easier. Let's get those rings back here. Alright, now we gotta grab onto that pole and slide down here. And now we gotta slide down this pole as well. Alright, now on this part we gotta basically move all the way to the side very carefully. Oh, I see the goal up ahead. And we did it! Nice!
Wow, I rule!
Alright, we're gonna get another A rank. That's very good. Alright, but anyways, we're gonna do one more level here in this gameplay. So let's go back and do a Potos once again. And we're gonna finish it off with Act 3, Hill Beneath Starry Skies. So let's do this. Let's break those boxes open. Oh, here's some enemies that we gotta battle against. Oh God, why would you do that? Yeah, that's what you get. Oh, here's another one of these parts right here where we gotta find the 3 pieces that we need to make our way forward. So let's try to keep an eye out right here for what we need to find. There's one. Let's kind of move a little bit faster. Alright, about to get some more enemies in here. Alright, that was very quick. Now let's keep going. Oh boy, more enemies right in here. Alright, let's look over here to the left and see what I can find. Nothing much over there, but let me go back a little bit so I can actually make my way over here so we can break these pots. Alright, there's the second piece. And we have more enemies to fight in here. We can get 10 rings right over there. That's pretty nice. Alright, there's the last piece for what we need. Alright, so we're going to stop right here for this part, and I'll see you guys in the next part.